Okay, hi, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Mrs. Misty Andrews. I'm one of the school social workers here for Hillsborough County.
Okay, and today we're going to be asking you a few questions on PTSD and how exactly it relates to your job. So to start off, you obviously already introduced yourself, and then can you briefly explain your role as a school social worker?
So, school social workers wear many hats. We respond to crisis situations, we do counseling, we connect families to resources. A big part of our role is just to make sure students are successful at school and removing those barriers.
All right, and then secondly, how would you explain PTSD in simple terms to your students?
So, PTSD is post traumatic stress disorder, which can happen when somebody experiences a traumatic event. Some examples are maybe like a car crash, violence, sudden death. And the brain acts like the event is still happening, even though the event is already over, and just signals like alerts, like something is not right, and the body reacts in different ways.
All right, perfect.
What are some risk factors that can make someone more likely to develop PTSD?
Experiencing multiple traumatic events or prolonged, like over a long period of time, is one big risk factor. I would say that's the biggest thing.
What can teachers and students do to support someone who may be struggling?
I think it's really important for teachers and staff to know their students so that when their behavior may be atypical, they can pick up on that and notice it and just get to know your students. That's very important.
Why is PTSD awareness important in schools?
PTSD awareness is important because PTSD significantly impacts how a student is going to perform at school. They're going to be more distracted, not able to concentrate. They may be acting differently than normal, and it's important for educators to know why this is happening. So if there's awareness around it, they can respond appropriately.
And then how can students help reduce stigma around mental health and PTSD?
Reducing the stigma around mental health is very important. The first way we do that is to normalize it. Mental health is a normal part of life. A lot of people experience mental health issues, and also like if some not making fun of somebody if they're talking about it, and letting them get to the right people if you see somebody that needs help.
And then is there any other information, advice, or resources that you want to add on that we may have missed?
You can always uh, go to 211 if you need anything. I have a lot of resources. Know who your people are and how to get connected at school and even outside of school is very important.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.